Hey, this is Tony's Tool Find at Pop's Garage. Hey, it's Tony again. I went to 4 estate sales today, and the average person might say I had a bad day. But it's hard to have a bad day because you never know what's going to be at the next one you go to. And it's always exciting to go to a new sale. Maybe that's going to be the one that you find something big at. I spent $6 today, and I went to one yesterday and spent $20. And I got some good finds yesterday. And I'm going to lump these two together and show them to you, and I hope you like it. Thank you. Okay, this is Thursday the 29th, and went to one estate sale today. I might go and look at some stuff this afternoon. I'm not sure, but I was going to show you the stuff from this estate sale. First, I got this, and it is it's hard to read. Well, no, it's easy to read. J.H. Williams and Company. Alligator wrench. Let me get something to see how long this is. It's pretty good size, but somebody has stamped L&N Railroad on it. At first I thought maybe that was something the manufacturer had put in, but I believe somebody has stamped it. I'm gonna put it on pause and go get something to measure. Okay, I'm back. And this thing measures, we're gonna call it 16 inches. It looks like it's just a little bit below 16 inches. But I don't know if we can read that, but I'm gonna clean this up and we'll see if we can read that. But we can read J.H. Williams and Company, alligator wrench. Almost 16 inches. I got this monkey wrench, and I did a little buffing on it with the wire brush, trying to find a name, and I couldn't find a name. So I'm not sure who makes this. And I guess I'm a sucker for these. Anytime I see them, I grab them. This one's in pretty good shape. The paint's a little bit worn off on the names, Craftsman and such as that, but it's still pretty good. Now I got this Snap-on M4379, and I looked that up, and it's for torque and cylinder heads. I don't know what on, but it says it's for torque and cylinder heads. I saw this and I was hoping it would be a Proto or a Plum, but it is a, well, it is a, don't say right there, but it is a Valchek. And it is 7/8 and 13/16. And since we got a tape measure here, we'll measure it and see. It's about 13.5 inches. Okay, I saw this laying there, and I thought, is that something? And then I'll throw it in my bag and see what it is. But it is actually a KD tool. It's a little bit hard to read, but it is a KD number 2091. And I'm trying to remember the size. I don't know if that's a... This will take the drain plug out of a Volkswagen Bug right here. And the drain goes into a little cover that has a screen above it. And this thing has a 10 millimeter right here on the end of it to take that screen off. So this is a tool for taking Volkswagen drain plugs out and taking the screen off. KD tool. I got this little chisel, punch I mean. Let me see what we're going to call it, a punch. And it's a Blue Point. I cleaned it up a little bit, just enough to see what it was. And it's a Blue Point. I haven't tried to figure out the age yet. It's got an E on it. I don't know if I can figure that out, but I threw this little knife in there just for fun. It looks like it's in good shape. And I threw these sockets in there just for fun. And I've got two tools that you can use on bits. One of them's got a bit in it. And this one, you can put a bit in. Now I've got a 3/8, no, 7/16. 3/8 Craftsman. (11/32) 9/32. (1/4 inch). You know that's not a Craftsman, is it? I thought it was, but that's not a Craftsman. See what this is. This is a 7/32 Craftsman. And this is a 3/16 Craftsman. And I threw these two little sockets in there just because they look kind of neat, but they're off brand. It says USA 7/32 and 3/16. But they're off brand. So that's all the stuff I got at this First Estate. No, it's not. I got this oil. And there's a good bit of oil in it. 3-in-1. And I got these two little brass pieces. And this one is an ashtray. I think both of them may be ashtrays. But I don't think either one of them's ever been used as an ashtray. And they're made out of brass. See what this says on the bottom. I don't know what that means or what it says. But I got those two little brass pieces just for fun. And I paid $10 for this wrench and $10 for everything else. So I paid a total of $20. So I didn't think that was too bad, especially to get this KD Volkswagen tool and this Snap-on head tool. So thank you for watching. Okay, this is Friday the 30th. I went to 4 estate sales. Got to one early this morning that I saw a lot of tools at. And most of the tools were new tools. And I didn't need them. And they cost too much to get them just to get them, you know. But I did find one wrench in the whole bunch. And I'm going to show you that wrench. This is a Snap-on wrench. It's a 1 1/16 and a 1 1/4. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but I gave $5 for this wrench. I don't know. I looked it up, and on eBay they're selling for $50 to $70, but you know, it's not in the best of shape, but I gave $5 for it. And I guess I'm happy with it. I'll say I'm happy with it. Now, I went to 2 other estate sales and didn't buy anything. And I went to the last estate sale with my wife. Bought her a coffee table. I buy her anything she wants. And I was just fixing to walk out, and I saw this box of tools, little small box, over by the desk where you pay. And I said, I guess those are the tools y'all use to work with. And he says, no, they're for sale. So I went over there and looked at them, and the first thing I saw was this pair of pliers. Craftsman. I don't know if we're going to call that an underline C or not, but I think they're old pliers. They're chrome palladium. On one of them, on the handle, it says AM42. I think, yeah, AM42. I don't know what that means, but this is the pattern that is on the handles. And I got that. And I saw this, and I looked in the box as hard as I could to make sure that I couldn't find the piece that screws on the top. And you can see it's broken a little bit, but if you had the piece to screw on it, you could do something with it. And I don't know how old this is, but this is old too. It's a Craftsman. And I looked up that patent number and saw what it looked like, and you can screw this off and put different blades on it, you know. So I got that. And this little screwdriver was in there, and I got it just for fun. Little Craftsman Phillips head. It's not real old. But I said, how much do you want for those? And I showed them to him. He said, how about $1? I said, $1 sounds good to me. So I gave him $1 for these 3 items. So that made me feel better about the wrench. I got the wrench and these 3 items for $6. I'm going to add this to a estate sale I went to yesterday, and just to give it a little bit more content. And I thank you for watching. Okay, that's it for today. That's 5 estate sales, 1 yesterday and 4 today. I bought items at 3 of them, and I got some good items. Maybe I didn't get a lot of things today, but I got some things, and so I'm happy. And I hope you enjoyed watching. And if you want to like and subscribe, that'll be great. Thank you.